What up, LK Mafia? It's your boy Arden Kicks, and just like that, we back with another one. Alright, y'all. So y'all know yesterday I posted my little review of Nick Cannon on Vlad TV talking about that incident with Orlando Brown, and you know what he said about Nick Cannon and what he said about Eminem, and how basically it was karma coming back around in the same way that he dished it out. But now Nick Cannon want to talk about that whole incident where, you know, Eminem created that song after dating one of my African American women, and how she kind of broke his heart, and he had some choice words that was not the best words, but you know, Nick Cannon tried to, you know, make Eminem look bad for that. Oh man, which I swear he went the wrong route to try to get Eminem on the show. But anyway, we're about to see what he got to say about this. Y'all ready? I'm ready, as I'll ever be. I think I made it too loud. Let's go.
Well, in the third diss song, you actually played a piece of
What? It's been
his racist song.
Very racist.
Black girls are
racist.
bitches, black girls are dumb.
Yeah.
You kind of kept playing that over and over again.
Yeah, black girls are bitches, black girls are dumb. He calls them hoes, and like it goes. He tells don't trust them. White girls are better. White girl oh, if you listen to the entire song, it's clearly a song where he's blatantly disrespecting black queens.
And at the same, we're talking about a very, very young Eminem. Heck, when I was that young, I used to say negative things about every single race. I was dumb. I didn't know no better. I literally, Spanish, white, Asian, my own black folks. Oh, I disliked the black folks the most when I was young. I blame my mother. Long story. But anyway, now I love them. Like, I love everybody now. So, come on now. You can't put this over his head, and Nick Cannon, the stuff you did and said when you were young.
Around the bush. The hook, what he said is black girls are bitches and black girls are dumb. They only want your money.
Well, here's what I heard back in the day. And
I mean, but we fast forward to now, and the stuff that Nick Cannon was saying about Eminem, and it's really no better when you're calling him white this, white that. It's no better at all. You've made your statements completely irrelevant by bringing up the fact that he has said that stuff back in the day. Because the stuff you saying now is, like I said, no better.
And you know, this can't be verified, but I'm going to throw it out in the universe anyways. Fuck it.
Wait a minute, Vlad is about to say something. Hold on, I got to take it back a little bit.
They only want your money.
Well, here's what I heard back in the day. And you know, this can't be verified, but I'm going to throw it out in the universe anyways. Fuck it. I knew people from Aftermath Records.
Yeah.
Back in the early Eminem days when this actually came out.
Right.
And from what this guy told me was that there was actually more records.
Yeah, where he's saying nigga and all that shit.
You know, like calling black people monkeys and stuff like that, to the point where I think Interscope or Aftermath had to step in and buy these guys out. Like the guys who own these tapes had to cut them some big checks or give them jobs or something of the sort for them to agree.
We've heard the same stories.
We've heard the same stories. Okay, so if you and I both heard it, it might have some legs. Now, I'm just going to say I've never heard this myself.
Bottom line, I don't give a fuck. That one alone. Should be enough. And then we're in this whole cancel culture. But again, I put that out purposely as a social experiment to say, all right, I'm going to do a couple light jabs. I'm going to see. Then I'm going to put this out. And I'm going to see. And it hurts my heart to sit there and watch people defend it. And you know what the biggest defense was? He already apologized for that. Motherfucker, what? Like,
okay, so now, wow. So Nick Cannon, you wouldn't want us to give you a second chance after you do whatever horrendous thing you might do or have done in your life if you apologize and have grown from it. Something that you obviously can't take back, but you can move forward in life with a different outlook on life and on people and society and in general. Just that's what you're saying right now. Come on, boy, Nick. I'm gonna need you to. Nick, you disappointing me right now. M grew up around black folks. M best friends, black growing up. Even if he put out multiple tracks of him saying some real sideways stuff against another ethnicity, it doesn't change the fact that he is still friends with a bunch of black folks. Look, I have said horrible things in my day about all different type of races because of my ignorance. But later on, as I grew up, and it's about 4 years ago, guess what I realized? That to our core, as human beings, we're all the same. Hell, we wouldn't be able to mate with one another to create all these different mixed babies if we were not the same. There's one race on this planet, that's the human race. We're all having similar experiences, only in different skin tones and speaking different languages. But the experiences are quite similar. I don't want to go into the details of all that, obviously, but you know exactly what I mean. I'm disappointed, Nick. How are you going to fix this one?
Guys, motherfucker, what? Oh, because a racist apologized? Shit, the motherfuckers apologized in the time to kill when Samuel L. Jackson's daughter was raped. Just because a racist person apologizes, oh, then they don't have to pay no consequences? That's your consequences? Saying I'm sorry? Like...
Alright. Woo, Nick, I don't know what you thought you done did here, but this really don't make you look too good, man. And then this is just me giving my opinion. If you want to give yours, I should be able to freely give mine as well and cover something like this. Now, Nick, if I recall correctly, you yourself say that you were a big fan of Eminem, that you would love to have him on the show, this, that, and the fourth. Being that you were a fan and wanted him to be on the show wilding out, this, that, and the fourth, but if this is the real energy that you're holding deep down inside about that man, then those two things don't really equate. They don't make no kind of sense. Like, now how you gonna praise the man, say he's one of your favorite rappers, and this, that, and the fourth, only to say this type of stuff so passionately about him? Nick, you need to do better, brother. I know you have it in you to do better. I believe in you. I got love for you. Cause I just feel love for everybody, regardless. But this right here,
consequences, saying I'm sorry? Like, no, because first of all, and you know what his apology was? Probably the weakest apology ever. I was young and I had a black girlfriend. This is what he said. I had a black girlfriend who cheated on me and I was mad. Doesn't that sound familiar? That sounds like familiar behavior, right? Because apparently he was mad at Mariah for lying on him. So therefore he can call her all kind of bitches and hoes and cunts and all of that type of stuff. So, when this white man gets angry, it's fair game. He can talk and say whatever the fuck he wants to say about black girls as long as he apologizes when he's no longer angry.
Well, to be fair, when those racist tapes came out, Eminem went into a hole for a while.
He came out, he still lives in the hole.
No, he came out eventually, but think about it. He stopped dropping music for like a good 4 or 5 years. Like, he literally stopped doing anything for a while. I think that really affected him.
Yeah.
I think he took that one hard.
He should.
As he should.
As he really
he should.
And this is the thing. Well, let's put it right here. Because that song is what...
You see what I meant? You see what I meant? Eminem grew. He learned from the mistake that he made. Now, if we talking about the diss tracks with Mariah Carey, now that's a whole different story, because Mariah was also doing this, saying some stuff to make M feel like dirt. So he wanted to make sure she felt the same way.
Song is what you call individual racism, where one person has an oppressive mentality and feels they're better than another group of people and has an oppressor's position to say what he said. Then there's institutional racism, where there's a mindset and a system set up to where he no longer has to pay consequences because of his level of oppression. So that's what we witness, because do I sit here and really think, like, he's sorry for his individual racism? Definitely. I believe he's sincerely sorry for saying the things he said when he was younger. But he's not sorry for institutional racism, because he's a product of it. And that's why people call him a god and a goat and all that stuff, because of institutional racism.
How he gonna apologize? Nick Cannon, how is he gonna not feel sorry for something that's not his choice? Yeah, when you said that he does feel sorry for his individual whatever racism you said, yeah, but he doesn't feel sorry for institutionalized racism. I mean, that's not for him to feel sorry for, because it's not up to him. It's not in his power. It's not of his control. But at the same time, Nick Cannon, that stuff that you just said right there, I'm gonna tell you this right now. That's something that you've constructed in your head as a truth behind Eminem and his actions, or his lack thereof. Because you put those things together that way doesn't mean that that's how it exists for him. Understand that. You should know that. You should know that very well. Being in a public figure, people will come up with these conclusions and assumptions about why people are doing the things that they do. So we put labels on it. This entity, that entity, this thing is the reason why they're able to get away with what they get away with. Like we know it's bigger than that. Definitely disappointed. But I don't know, Nick. I don't know about this one, bro. I don't know about this one, man. That whole thing you said about him having a suppressive mentality, saying that, oh yeah, because of my skin color, then we're better than another group of people. I'm gonna keep it a buck. You with that turban on, and you studying the stuff that you're studying, I bet you're one of those individuals that feel that because of history and some of the information that's being presented in the past decade, that African Americans or black people are the superior race. There's a lot of folks out there that believe that. Oh, the black man was the original man. Oh, the black man, because of his melanin and this, that, and the fourth, is the more healthier man. Oh, white people are actually more prone to diseases because they have the weakest traits, or whatever it may be that I hear people throwing around out here all the time. The way I see it, as a whole, we are the human race. Because of our different skin tones and ethnicity and different backgrounds and traits, those are the things that give us character and make us unique. People are so consumed with trying to separate us with facts, and they don't really realize it. And even when you say that someone else is doing or saying certain things because you feel that they are the superior race, that separates us from them too, when you should be saying words to try to pull us closer to that individual rather than to push us away from them. People, please just be a little bit more aware. Think a little bit more from here, you know. But anyway, y'all, look, if y'all like my breakdown of Nick Cannon, you know what this was. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, stay tuned for more. You can hit the dislike button too. I know why you did that. It's all good, but it had nothing to do with me, I'm assuming, but it don't matter. Hit the like button, hit the dislike button, hit the subscribe button, stay tuned for more. As always, the link to the original will be down in the description box below if you haven't already. Make sure you follow your boy right here on the gram and Twitter @ArtKicks. Till the next one.